اللهم إنا نسألك الفردوس الأعلى من الجنة إنك ولي ذلك والقادر عليه، واجعلنا من المفلحين آمين. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.
All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We praise Him, we thank Him. Indeed, He is the only one who deserves to be praised, and the only one and the only Lord who deserves to be worshipped without any partners or associates or friend or son. He guides those who are misguided. We send our blessings and greetings and salutations upon His Prophet and Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family, his companions, and those that will follow in his footsteps. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned us how to fear Him and how to depend on Him, and He will show us the way to salvation and save us. We continue with the falah, reconciliation. This topic is in three types. The first one is a description of the muflihin, those who are successful. And also the second one is the contradictions of all the reasons that deprive you from being successful, or what stops you, or what comes between you and being from the muflihin. And the third part is the reward of the muflihin, those who will become successful. Why we are focusing on this? Because Islam is the religion that only deals with many other people in sects and race. And Islam is a morals and characters. And as a Muslim, you should be from those who go by the teachings of the Islam and by the teachings of the Prophet ﷺ, and you abstain from anything that contradicts it. The descriptions of the muflihin is to purify the soul and protect it from scarcity. Scarcity is someone who is a miser, who only loves himself. In Surah Al-A'la it says, but those who will prosper, who will purify themselves. In Surah Al-Shams, truly he succeeds that who purifies it, and he fails that who corrupts it. To purify the self is spiritually with faith, obedience, and do good morals, and also to follow the teachings of the Prophet ﷺ. To purify yourself from scarcity, being too greedy, which is being to the point that you hold on to something you don't want to let go. And you also become self-greedy, even yourself, you don't want to treat it nice or good. In Surah Al-Taghabun it says, so fear as much as you can, listen and obey and spend in charity for the benefit of your own soul and those saved from covetousness of their own soul. They are the ones who achieve prosperity, falah, or success. Also, to raise to do the good from the muflihin. In Surah Al-Ma'idah, O you who believe, do your duty to Allah, seek the means of approach unto Him, and strive with might in the means in His cause, that you might prosper or become from those who are successful. And to fulfill the right of others and the trust, to have trust with others when they trust you. In Surah Al-Mu'minun it says, those who are faithful observe their trust in their covenants, their promise. And also in Surah Al-Rum, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, so give what is due to the kindred, the needy, the wayfarer, those who travel. That is the best for those who seek the countenance of Allah, and it is they who will prosper. And also to abstain from the forbiddance, and to safeguard your private parts. The Quran has so many ways of warnings and how to abstain from these prohibitions and forbiddance, like the corrupted deen, your faith or your aqidah, and from saying in actions that also Islam stops you from that, and how to stay away from usury, false testaments. And you know that you're saying something falsely, but you still insist on it. And you also swear on top of that you will say a false testament. And the ridda, to revert, to go back on your deen, which is turning back from your faith, alcohol, adultery, gambling, and so on. Islam asks you to stop all of that. And what stops you, or what blocks you, or what deprives you, or what becomes between you and becoming successful? In Surah Al-Kahf it says, for if they come upon you, they will stone you or force you to return to their cult, meaning going back. And in that case, you would never attain prosperity. And from this is alcohol, And the Sheikh mentioned many things in gambling, in oppression, also contradictions of falah, or what stops you or shields you, which is disbelief. We mentioned that already. In the ridda, turning back, reverting your Islam, or turning back on your creed, you become a non-Muslim. You don't want to, you lose your faith. Alcohol, gambling, usury, oppression, lying, crimes, magic, sorcery. In all of this, from them, some major sins is like riba, usury. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wages a war against those in His messenger. In oppression, maybe to your wife or your kids, or to animals, or to the weak ones. These are some things that stops between you in how to gain falah in this dunya, in the akhirah. And finally, the reward for falah. In the dunya, you are guided to the right path, and you go by the teachings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you have the characters and the morals as a Muslim. And in the hereafter, your scale is heavy with many rewards, and you are from those who will inherit Al-Firdaus. Al-Firdaus is the paradise which is the center of Jannah, and is the most highest, and above it is the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It says in the Surah Al-Mu'minun, those who believe and they will inherit this Al-Firdaus. This is something that we need to practice on our daily life. How to be from those who are muflihin, those who are successful, those who will find the right path in this dunya, and then in the hereafter we will be from those who are successful, because we carried ourselves like this, and we was nice to others, and we also abstain from anything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbids or prohibits. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا.
الحمد لله وكفى وصلاة وسلاما على عباده الذين اصطفى. الله خير أما يشركون، الله خير مما يشركون. نشهد أن لا إله إلا يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وعلى أصحابه وعلى من سار على نهجه وسلم تسليما كثيرا، عدد ما أحاط به علمك وخط به قلمك وأحصاه كتابك. وارض اللهم عن ساداتنا أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي، وعن الصحابة أجمعين، وعن التابعين وتابعيهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين، وعنا معهم بمنك وكرمك وعفوك يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات. اللهم اغفر لمن حضر هذه الجمعة ولوالديه، وافتح لسماع الموعظة قلبه وأذنيه. اللهم اغفر لحاضرنا وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا وحينا وميتنا. اللهم اجعل اجتماعنا هذا مرحوما، وتفرقنا من بعده معصوما، ولا تذر منا ولا فينا ولا معنا شقيا ولا محروما، إلا بالخير معموما. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها فزكها أنت خير من زكاها، أنت وليها ومولاها. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك، وارزقنا الفلاح في الدنيا والآخرة، واجعلنا من عبادك المفلحين. اللهم اجعلنا لك شاكرين، لك ذاكرين، لشرعك منقادين، إليك آيبين، لك مخبتين، لك رهابين، لك مسلمين. اللهم استعملنا بطاعتك ولا تستبدلنا، يا أكرم من سئل ويا أجود من أعطى. اللهم إنا نسألك خير ما سألك منه نبيك وعبدك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، ونعوذ بك من شر ما استعاذك منه نبيك وعبدك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول وعمل، ونعوذ بك من النار وما قرب إليها من قول وعمل. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين، وأعز الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم انصر من نصر الدين، واخذل من خذل المسلمين. اللهم انصر من جاهد وناضل في حياته من أجل إعلاء كلمتك. اللهم انصره وأيده وثبته، وكن معه ناصرا ومؤيدا ومعينا. اللهم عليك بالظالمين، وعليك بالفاسدين، وعليك بالمنافقين، وعليك بالطغاة المتجبرين. اللهم لا تجعل لجبار ولا لطاغية سلطان علينا ولا على المسلمين. اللهم أنجي المستضعفين من المؤمنين في كل مكان، وآوي المشردين. اللهم وأشبع الجائعين واكسو العارين. اللهم كن لهذه الأمة ناصرا وحافظا يا رب العالمين. احفظ علينا دين الإسلام، واحرسنا بعينك التي لا تنام، وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. اللهم آتنا في هذه الدنيا حسنة، وفي الآخرة حسنة، وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله الأخيار. آمين. وقوموا إلى صلاتكم.